Hi, my name is Carolina Carner and I'm from Chisholm Trail Middle School in Round Rock, Texas. Let me teach you about cardboard camera and how you can make a tour in Tour Creator. Have fun! Have you ever thought about using cardboard camera with your students? Here it is, right here, cardboard camera. Well, if you haven't ever thought about using it before with your students, I have to tell you, it's a pretty amazing app where you can go ahead and get VR photos that you can use with your students, and your students get to generate them using their own device in class. Okay, so you can go ahead and click on cardboard camera. I'm going to show you how it works. Right now you can see that I have no VR photos in cardboard camera. But all you have to do, or all your students are going to have to do, is click down here where the little camera button is. And you can also notice that it's recording sound, which is amazing because your kids can have this as well. And you're going to go ahead and click on the button. And then this orange line is going to pop up. And what you're doing is you're turning around to capture the image, your VR photo. Your students are going to do the same thing. You can use this outside with them. You could use this inside with them to do any kind of project that you can possibly think of. So I'm going around in a circle, I'm going around in a circle to capture this VR photo, and then eventually I'm going to get to my starting point, and then it's captured the photo. So right now you can see that it's processing, and you have to give it a couple of minutes, but you can actually have your students take this VR photo that they've captured on cardboard camera on their own personal device, which they're going to love, and you can upload it to the Google Drive, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute.
Poor Johnny. I'm so sorry. You can't use your iPhone or Android in class. This is what happens in most classrooms all across the country. And it's for a good reason. We don't want students being distracted while we're doing a lesson. So let's change our perspective. Why not have our students use iPhone or their Android in instruction? All you have to do is make sure you have district approval or have a program like BYOD, which is Bring Your Own Device. And then you need to make sure that you have parent permission for the students to use their cell phones. So notify the parents. And then you can actually make this an awesome learning experience where the kids get to do something that they really love, like use their iPhone or Android in class for instruction. You can use an awesome application like cardboard camera in class with your students. They can use their own device and they can create a tour.
So how do you get this awesome VR photo off your phone and onto your computer? Well, your kids are going to have to end up doing this. So you need to click right here on your VR photo, and you're going to notice that down here at the bottom of the screen it's going to say create a shareable link. You click on that, and then you send it to yourself by email or whatever method you want to pick, and then you put in your email address, just type it in, and then don't forget to send. And the cool thing about this is it's actually going to put it in a folder on your Google Drive that you can use to help build your tour in Tour Creator, and I'll show you how to do that in a little bit. Okay, so this is what I was talking about right here on the computer. You're going to see that there's a folder now called Shared VR Photos. And that's what happens when you send yourself something from cardboard camera. A folder is going to pop up in your Google Drive because it's connected to your Google Drive through the account that you put into cardboard camera. And then there's the folder with the VR photos that you've created. So I'm just going to go ahead and click in the folder, and you can see that these are the VR photos that were created in cardboard camera. And then what I need to do is I need to download it onto my personal device so that I can upload the image into Tour Creator. So let me show you how to do that. So right here, here's the image. You're going to hit download. We're going to hit get started. And this is available on Google Poly. So you would type in Google Poly and you would go to Tour Creator. Then you're going to hit new tour. And then you're going to put in whatever you want to call this, and you have to put in a cover photo. So I'm just going to find a picture of myself because I have tons of them. Going to put in, oh, here's one. Use this one. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit create. And then down here at the bottom where it says add scene, this is where you're actually going to add your VR photos that you created with cardboard camera. So then you're going to click upload and hit select a 360 image. And then when I put them in my downloads, it was actually started off with IMG for image. And I'm going to go ahead and click on the image that I created, the VR photo. And then it takes a couple seconds and then it uploads it into Tour Creator. So here's what the image looks like when you put it into Tour Creator. You hit add scene, and you can add as many scenes as you want to, but your students can do this as well. Hit add scene, and then you can put in the information on here, like what you want to title it, the description. You can add points of interest. I have a really good video on my Nerdy Teacher Tech Talk channel that will take you step by step through how to build your own tour on Tour Creator with your students. But I just wanted to show you, you can hit publish. You want to make sure that this is listed as unlisted. And then you're going to hit publish, because you don't want everybody in the world to be able to see your students' work. You want this to be unlisted so only people with the link can see it. You hit copy. So copy the link, and then it's going to go into your Google Classroom. And then if your kids have their own device in class, they can actually go to Google Classroom if they've downloaded that onto their device, and they can click on the link, and then they can view their photo in VR by clicking on the goggles. And it's awesome, and the kids have created these images and they're so invested in this, and I can't wait for you to try making your first tour on Tour Creator and using cardboard camera. It's going to be an awesome experience. Have fun.